Qui-Gon Jinn's approach to the Force and his place within the Jedi Order made him a truly unique figure in the galaxy. Unlike many of his peers, Qui-Gon was not bound by the rigid structure of the Jedi Code or the politics of the Jedi Council. Qui-Gon was highly skilled in the Form 4 of lightsaber combat, but his skills were not limited just to lightsaber combat and Force sensitivity. He was also highly skilled in the use of mind tricks and persuasion. Although not as widely known for this ability as Jedi like Obi-Wan Kenobi or others, Qui-Gon's mastery of Jedi mind trick was nevertheless impressive. He was able to influence the minds of others with subtle precision, using his understanding of the Force to manipulate situations without resorting to forceful measures. This ability was not simply about controlling others, but understanding their thoughts and feelings and using that knowledge to guide them. Qui-Gon's calm and authoritative presence made him a natural at persuasion. He often employed this skill during diplomatic situations. For example, he used a lot of his persuasive skills to help free Anakin Skywalker on Tatooine from the slavery of Watto. His mastery of these abilities were also to demonstrate. But with that in mind, Qui-Gon always was careful to use his mind tricks in accordance with the Jedi Code and the will of the Force, avoiding excess manipulation of others for personal gain. Additionally, Qui-Gon's charisma and natural leadership skills were integral to his success, both in combat and diplomacy. His ability to read people and understand their motivations allowed him to persuade and guide others effectively, whether it was a senator, a slave, or fellow Jedi. Unlike many Jedi who relied solely on their lightsabers or the Force to solve their problems, Qui-Gon believed in diplomacy, negotiation, and understanding as a powerful tool for achieving his goals. His unique blend of physical prowess, Force sensitivity, and persuasive abilities made him a well-rounded Jedi who could navigate a wide variety of situations. Whether facing off against Sith Lords in battle or brokering peace between opposing forces, Qui-Gon Jinn always trusted his connection to the Force to guide his actions and decisions. Overall, Qui-Gon Jinn's powers and abilities were vast and varied, making him one of the most skilled Jedi of his time. His mastery of Form 4 and lightsaber combat, his deepened connection to the living Force, ability to see destiny and balance in the Force, and his skill in mind tricks and persuasion set him apart from other Jedis. Qui-Gon's unique blend of intuitive wisdom and persuasive abilities made him a complex and formidable Jedi who was always guided by the Force. His legacy, shaped by his distinctive skills and understanding of the Force, would influence not only his immediate circle, but also the galaxy as a whole, leaving an indelible mark on the future of the Jedi Order and the Force itself. Qui-Gon Jinn's green-bladed lightsaber was a reflection of his pragmatic nature as a Jedi. Built with a simple yet elegant design, the hilt featured a black grip with silver accents, favouring functionality over ornamentation. Unlike many Jedi, Qui-Gon relied on his weapon only when necessary to resolve conflicts. Beyond his lightsaber, Qui-Gon's attire reflected his minimalistic approach. He wore more traditional Jedi robes in earthly tones, prioritizing practicality and comfort over elaborate armor. His belt carried essential tools, including a communicator, utility pouches, and a rebreather for aquatic missions. Unlike some Jedi who customized their gear, Qui-Gon carried only what was necessary, emphasizing his reliance on the Force rather than technology. Throughout his missions, Qui-Gon occasionally used special equipment, such as grappling hooks and data pads, to aid in investigations or survival situations. However, his most valuable asset was his deep connection to the Force, allowing him to navigate challenges with intuition rather than arsenal of gadgets. Liam Neeson's portrayal of Qui-Gon Jinn left a lasting impact on the Star Wars franchise. His performance brought a sense of wisdom, gravitas, and warmth to the character, making Qui-Gon feel like a true mentor figure. Neeson's deep, authoritative, and calming demeanor added layers of complexity to the character. His influence was so strong that Lucasfilm continued to include him in later projects, with Neeson reprising his role in voice cameos in The Clone Wars and also appearing in Obi-Wan Kenobi. Qui-Gon's character was developed as a key figure in The Phantom Menace, serving as the primary Jedi protagonist and the mentor of both Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. George Lucas envisioned him as the embodiment of the ideal Jedi, one who followed the will of the Force rather than the politics of the Council. His introduction was crucial to setting up the themes for the prequel trilogy, as his belief in Anakin's potential and defiance of the Council foreshadowed the Jedi Order's ultimate downfall. In the transition from Legends to canon, Qui-Gon's role expanded beyond the Phantom Menace. While early materials primarily depict him as a wise yet somewhat rebellious Jedi, newer stories delve deeper into his connection with the living Force and his studies of immortality. His interactions with the Force priestesses and the shamans of the were introduced in the Clone Wars and other novels, reinforcing his role as the first Jedi to unlock the path of becoming a Force ghost. Several unused concepts could have further explored character. Early drafts of Revenge of the Sith included a scene where his spirit communicates with Yoda, directly guiding him on how he can commune with the Force after death. Though cut from the final film, this idea was explored in the Clone Wars. Additionally, some early concepts considered Qui-Gon to survive in the Phantom Menace, which would have drastically altered the course of the saga. Qui-Gon Jinn's role in Star Wars may have been cut short by his untimely death in the Phantom Menace, but his influence was deeply woven into the fabric of the galaxy's story. As a Jedi Master who dared to question the established norms of the Jedi Order, Qui-Gon set in motion a series of events that would shape the destiny of Anakin Skywalker, Kenobi, and even the future of the Jedi themselves. His unwavering faith in the living Force, Qui-Gon Jinn remains one of the most influential Jedi in Star Wars, despite only appearing in the Phantom Menace. His belief in the living Force, rejection of rigid Jedi politics, and discovery of Anakin Skywalker shaped the fate of the galaxy. His wisdom extended beyond his lifetime, influencing Obi-Wan, Yoda, and eventually Luke. His legacy endured through the teachings he passed down. Yoda and Obi-Wan embraced his understanding of the Force, leading to the survival of Jedi knowledge after Order 66. Even in death, Qui-Gon remained a guiding presence, proving that his defiance of the Jedi Council was not rebellion, but true insight. Ultimately, Qui-Gon Jinn's story is one of intuition, faith, and balance. He saw beyond rules and tradition, focusing on the Force itself. His impact on the Jedi Order, the Skywalker Saga, and the very philosophy of Star Wars ensures his place as one of the greatest Jedi ever.